two, are you ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, are you ready? 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, are you
Hello, my name is Chandrasekhar Korvi, and we are at the 74th Chestnut Academy Arena. As I can see that 42 players are playing online, and Chris 40 is at the top, Sai Satya Panda is at the second, Sai Shakti is at the third, Suresh 1967 is at the fourth, Shirisha 18881 is at the fifth, TVE TVEga Flores is at the sixth. Mrudul 1234 is at the seventh. Madhav Devasai sir is at the eighth. Nakshatra Yam is at the ninth, and Chess Bhuvan is at the tenth place. So let's analyze few of the games. Class J 1032 is playing against Chris 40, and as I can see that White has a material advantage here. He has queen for rook, and now black has given an exchange. So in this position, according to me, white should win the game. Let's analyze other games. Mrudul is playing against Mrudul 123 is playing against Suresh, and it's look e4 c5, knight f3, g6. It's an accelerator, hyper accelerated dragon. d4, c take d4, knight take d4, bishop g7, knight c3, knight c6. Now this knight of d4 is under attack, so it was better for white to play here bishop e3 instead of knight takes c6, b takes c6. Now black has a pretty good share towards the center. He could play something like d5, f3. F3 is not so useful. No one was attacking this e4 pawn. So instead of that, he should have played something like bishop c4, trying to develop his pieces. But f3, rook b8. Now rook is on a semi-open file. It is targeting b2, bishop d3. Now that bishop of d3 does not have any good scope. Instead of bishop d3, bishop c4 was better. So queen b6, queen e2, knight f6, rook b1. Black has stopped white from castling. So in order to castle, white has to play here bishop e3. But the problem with bishop e3 is that b2 is hanging. That's why white played here rook b1. Now he is threatening to play bishop e3. So queen drops back, g3, knight h5, trying to sacrifice on g3, castling, bishop takes e3. That was a free piece. So knight h5. The idea was to also to play here bishop takes e3, and white fall for that trap. Now knight takes f4, of course, g takes f4. Now bishop is not hanging, was hanging, sorry. So bishop d4. Now black could simply capture f4, and black should be winning the game. So let's analyze other games. Sai Satya Panda is playing against Sirisha 1888, and I can see that white king is stuck in the center. So it should be favorable for black, but black is a piece down. So the question remains: is this position favorable for black? Does black have compensation for that material deficiency? So here queen e6. Now white could castle here, and if white gets away, white should be winning as he is a piece up. So castling should be played here, but instead of that, white is playing b3. So now black could go for r d8 with the trap of playing if rook takes d8, queen e2 is a mate. Now black is threatening to play capture this and then queen e2, queen b2. That's wrong. That's wrong enough. Knight d3 could have been played here. Knight d3 should be winning, which black does. Now rook takes, and white is still unable to castle as a2 is hanging. So instead of b3, white should have castle in that position. So now the position is better for black. Knight b5, trying to play something like knight c7. So let's analyze other games. Suresh 1967 is playing against Mahadev Devasesar. d3 has been played with the idea of knight d2 e4. Knight e7. Okay, queen e1. Now the queen is going on h4. But instead of that, black castled on the opposite side of the board. Now it's like a tug of war. Bishop c3 with the idea of bishop a5. Now in this position, white will bishop f5 has been missed from black. So white played a cheat trap of bishop a5, and now white should be winning the game. Now after knight a3, knight c4, it should be winning for white. Let's analyze other games. Class J1032 is playing against Mayuresh, and I can see that white has a rook for two knights, and white could black could have a back rank problem, but now black solved with king f8. Now in this position, white could play something like c4. c4 should have been played. Instead of that, white was trying to trap that. Now it all depends on the coordination. If that both knight could coordinate, white gave a free pawn. Now knight g5, f4, knight d6, knight e4. That's a free knight. Now black gave a free knight, and white should be winning in this game. Nakshatra AM is playing against Sai Shakti, and as I can see that black should win the game. JK Sahil is playing against Anil Bhavne. JK Sahil is a piece up, and black played here rook h5. Let's analyze the opening. So after e4, e5, knight f3, knight 6, bishop c4, bishop c5. It's a Geico piano opening. Here bishop g5, g5, d6, bishop here, bishop g4, s3, bishop h4, knight here. In this position, black should have played something like bishop takes f3, and after g takes f3, then knight d4. Why knight d4? That knight is no longer pin. So instead of that, black should have destroyed a white king side by bishop takes f3, g takes f3, and then play queen d2, queen d7. Sorry. Or also he could play something like knight d4. That would have been a better move. But knight d4 now, as you can see that white king side is safe now. It was worst after bishop takes f3 and g takes f3, and then knight d4. Black could have been better in after bishop takes f3, but knight d4 is the dubious move. Takes b4, a6, bishop d5. Now black should kick with c6, which he does. Now queen d7, bishop h2, and castling on this side. No, don't castle. You can play a g5. Instead of castling, you should have played g5. No need to castle here. Your king is safe on the center. But after castling, your king is not safe. g5. Now he is going for g5. Knight takes g5. King h8. Rook g8. Bishop takes. Rook takes. And now a8. Okay. White did a very good thing of extending queen, but in that he lost a pawn. In this position, black should play here king h7, and according to me, he made a blunder. He missed queen rook h6. Whenever there is an option, you should always try to look what your opponent is doing. Your opponent was playing here rook h6, and you should have defended king h7, and afterwards you can go rook a2. There was no hurry, but instead of that you gave a free piece, and after free piece you are lost. Now your opponent is going to get you. So you are back in the game, you are winning, but instead of that, now here rook take g5 was an idea. Rook take g5, king take g5, and then king e7. But f6, you are giving this pawn for free. And when you are down a pawn, go for rook ending. Rook endings, most rook ending are drawn, but instead you are going for a pawn ending. In pawn ending, it's dead loss for you. Now white should be winning the game. So when you are down few pawns, you should go for rook ending, and when you are up a pawn, go for pawn ending. As I can see that Chris Forte is playing a very nice game against Mayuresh, and now 94 it's a mate. Wow! So it was an Malakian defense. G5, wow! G5, G4, H5. Now he's going for G4. Nice attack on the king side. Rook H8. Now Queen H1 is a mate. So knight can't move. H2 has been captured. Check, check, and 94. Wow, very nice game from Chris C40. As I can see that only 4 minutes are remaining, and Chris 40 is at the lead, followed by Sai Shakti and Sai Satya Panda. Suresh 1969 is at the 4th place. So Suresh 1967 is playing against Mahadev Devasthe sir, and I can see that Suresh 1967 is winning the game. Now 96 is an option. 96 is a serious option. 96 and white should win. So Chris 40 is playing against Sai Satya Panda, who is at the 3rd place. So castle, bishop d7. As I can see that bishop of d7 is a bad bishop. That does not have any scope. So c5 has been played, and I favor white in this position. Bishop c6, and then go for knight d7. Bishop g5, f6. Takes. G takes f6. Knight e5 looked interesting, but no. Knight e5 was interesting. Bishop d3. Yep. Black now bishop g6. Bishop g6, play bishop g6. Again, bishop g6 is an option. I don't know why white is not playing bishop g6. Now bishop f5, take that free pawn. Sai Satya Panda is giving free pawns. Now bishop g6 and bishop g5 is an option, and that's why black resigned. It was too early to resign, but black was winning. Sorry, white was winning. Adams is playing against rook a007. So e4 c5, it's a Sicilian defense, and Adams is going for his queen bishop mate, and he gave a piece of c4 for free. So black should be winning this game. So Adams, I have a recommendation, please follow opening rules, follow the basic principle. JK Sahil is winning against Anil Bhavne. Mrudul 1234 is playing against Nakshatra and should be winning. Kurke Prachit is playing against Praniti Koi. Now king h2 or king h1 should have been played. Okay. Now the idea is to play rook h1, and then there could be a mate on here. So black ran away with queen f4. Now rook g1 could be a possibility here. Rook g1, but now f3 is under attack. So white has to be careful. Let's analyze the opening. e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop c4, and bishop e7. Now in this position, instead of d3, white should have gone for d4. And after d4, if black captures e take d4, he can play something like c3. And if d takes c, we can play queen d5, threatening mate on f7. So that should be played from white side. But instead of that, white is just developing. He is not going aggressively. Bishop b5, c3, takes, d4. As I can see that Praniti Koi is losing on time. She has to be faster, and she have lost the game on time. Okay, the position was equal. 45 players were playing, and I can see that we have a winner here. So the tournament has ended. Chris C40 is at the first. Congratulations, Chris C40, for winning 74 Chestnut Academy. Sai Shakti is at the second place. Suresh 1967 is at the third. So I heartily congratulate all the winners, and please subscribe to my channel. Please keep playing, and don't forget to like, share with all your friends, and please subscribe to my channel. I hope you like my video.